back to Hogwarts. I enjoy spending time with my family, but the castle feels like home now. What about you, Daniel? Are you excited to be going back?
I am. I love Esme, but she worries too much. After everything that happened last year, I thought she'd have more faith in my abilities. She barely let me out of her sight.
She's your older sister, Daniel. She's supposed to worry.
Well, it's annoying. I had to sneak out most nights just to have some time to myself. And to collect ingredients, obviously.
Oh? Don't tell me you're brewing potions already.
Some. Just for practice, of course. I want everything to be perfect this year.
Daniel, you're already the best brewer in our year.
I want to be the best in school. I have to be. Check it out. I even managed to get a dozen live. My potions are going to be perfect this year. I've got everything.
I thought these came from Australia.
They do, but I've got a source. Don't get too close. One sting and you'll float the rest of the way to school. Esme learned the hard way. She spent an afternoon stuck to the ceiling.
You're lucky you didn't get into trouble with the Ministry for performing underage magic. Or is it okay because it was a creature? I'm not sure.
You sound like Ivy, who I'm surprised is not on the train. Do you think it's because of her sister?
Probably. She said Winifred would have to take a test before school started. Or maybe they went back early. It must be strange for Ivy to have a sister again.
Strange and suspicious? It's hard to believe Winifred was in St. Mungo's for 3... What are you on about, Cassandra?
Isn't it obvious? I told you Ivy was trouble years ago. And now she conveniently finds a sister and gets to be a hero? Ha! A likely story.
We were there, Cassandra. It's true.
If you say so, just keep Ivy and her sister away from me. Whatever happened to that one might be contagious. I don't want to catch anything, especially not this year. There's too much at stake.
Too much at stake? Are you talking about OWLs? It's not till next year.
I'm talking about the tournament. Father told me weeks ago so I could prepare. Not that preparation would help the likes of you two. Only the best will have a chance at being selected. And you're both rather average, aren't you?
Cassandra, I know a lot of the boys fancy you, but to me, you're just a cold-hearted witch.
Have fun with your pets, Daniel. I'm sure that...
Watch out! We need to get them back in the cage, and don't get stung!
You have to come see! One of the Frey brothers is floating down the corridor.
Now someone really does have to float the rest of the way to school.
Because of the billywigs, I told you to be careful of them.
What happened here? Don't tell me you've been dueling already, and I missed it.
Sorry, Robin. Cassandra stopped by for a visit.
I don't know why you bother with her. She's not worth it. Yeah, forget about her. Anyway, we'll be at school soon. Come on, Kev.
Were they holding hands?
Yes, they've been like that since King's Cross. Oh, here, look. I drew a picture.
I didn't know they were that serious. Do you think they're a couple?
Maybe. Kevin changed the subject when I asked him about it. Robin just laughed. I better go change into my robes, and so should you. See you at Hogwarts.
There you are. It's so good to see you. We missed you on the train. Wait until you hear what happened. Is something wrong? Where's your sister? I thought... Wait! Where's your locket? And you're Winifred, aren't you? We met at St...
Yes, I remember.
Curious about your house. I was. Not surprised it turned out to be Ravenclaw. Still, you never know. The Sorting Hat has to consider a lot.
Oh?
Sure, you might be brave enough for Gryffindor and nice enough for Hufflepuff, but then also really smart. That's how I ended up in Ravenclaw. I wanted to ask you about what you said at the hospital, that someone was watching me. Do you know who it was?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember. I was asleep for so long and waking up was very confusing.
I understand. It was probably just a dream.
Yes, probably.
There you are! Oh, I missed you so much. Winnie, you remember my friend, don't you?
Yes, of course. From the hospital.
That's right. Oh, and I talked to Professor McGonagall. She wants you to join the first years for the sorting. It's about to start, so you'd better get going.
Is your sister all right? She seemed upset.
She's just tired. The professors asked a lot of questions, but she did wonderfully. She's going to be in 4th year just like us. Isn't that amazing?
That's hard to believe. How did she make up 3 years of school in one summer?
By studying every day. I helped, when she'd let me. But she knows so much already. It's almost like she was sitting beside me in class every day. Nana thinks someone at the hospital might have read a few spell books to her while she was asleep, but I think Winnie is just brilliant.
It is very curious, but I'm glad she's here.
So am I. Oh, the sorting is about to begin, and Winnie's going to be first.
Slytherin!
Slytherin? There must be some mistake. We're sisters. We're supposed to be in the same house.
It's okay, Ivy. You can still see Winifred every day. We have lots of classes with Slytherin.
Yes, you're right. Doesn't matter which house she's in. The important thing is we're at school. Together.
Hello, my name is Winifred. You must be Cassandra. My sister told me all about you.
Oh, she did? And you still want to sit next to me?
Of course. I'm nothing like my sister.
No! No, she can't be friends with her. Not Cassandra.
Welcome, one and all, to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Before we begin the feast, I have a special announcement. Beginning next month, Hogwarts will take part in an international competition with Mahutakoro of Japan and Ilvermorny of America, known as the International...
Does she mean the Triwizard Cup? I thought they banned that.
Ahem. If I may continue, this event will bring together teams from each school to compete in tests of magical skill, knowledge, and spirit. Competitors will face challenges unlike any they have encountered before. And while every effort has been made to ensure the utmost safety for all those involved, this is not an event to enter lightly.
Safe, huh? Well, it's probably still fun. I'm in!
I'm glad you approve, Miss Thistlethwaite. Now, unlike past events, each school will host a portion of the tournament featuring students from all three. 6th and 7th years will travel to Mahutakoro, 2nd and 3rd years to Ilvermorny. Teams made up of 4th and 5th years will compete here at Hogwarts. My apologies to the first years, but you need to focus on your studies. Professors Flitwick, Sprout, and Sinistra will be coordinating travel and training, as well as the selection of the teams, which shall begin very soon. Good luck to all of you, and now you may eat.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm going to put my name in. Kev too, if he knows what's good for him. It's going to be wicked fun. What about you? Are you all in?
I think so. Although, it'd be nice to know more about the challenges we're going to face in the tournament.
You heard the headmistress. It'll be perfectly safe.
But hopefully not too safe. Don't want it to be boring. I better go. Kev's waiting for me. See ya!
I don't care how dangerous it is. I'm signing up, and I'm making the team. In fact, I'm gonna win the whole thing.
If it'll give Winnie and I a chance to work together, I'll do it.
So, how about it? You in?
I wouldn't mind being in the spotlight for once. I'm in.
Morning. I was just talking to Lottie here about the tournament. Very exciting, isn't it?
Oh yes, we're all planning to put our names in for selection.
Yeah, that's very brave of you.
Is it? What do you know about the tournament, Hagrid?
I know there's 3 teams and 7 students to a team. And there's going to be 3 challenges.
What are they?
Don't know. Never seen an intercontinental wizard tournament before. I saw a tri-wizard tournament once. There were dragons.
We have to fight dragons?
Don't know. That were last time. And then it was just 1 champion per school. Supposed to be 1 anyway. Hogwarts had 2, as I recall.
Who won?
Oh, well, Harry, of course. Though it weren't much to celebrate on account of you-know-who coming back and Cedric... well, you know. Of course, it weren't all bad. Got to see them dragons. 4 of them. Beautiful creatures. Also met some very interesting wizards. And, witches. Yeah, very interesting.
Hagrid, are you alright?
Huh? Oh, yeah, just thinking is all. What was I saying?
You were telling us about the Triwizard Tournament. The good parts.
Right, the good. Well, I reckon the best thing about it were the Scroots.
Come again?
Blast-ended Scroots. Bit of a cross between manticores and fire crabs.
Is that even possible?
It weren't easy, let me tell you. Not that I had anything to do with it. Something like that was probably illegal.
I suppose they're also horribly dangerous, just like everything else in this ridiculous class.
I don't know about that. A bit mischievous, maybe.
But they're not part of this year's tournament, right?
No. Most of them died before the final challenge. Which makes it extra special that I found a nest full of young Scroots just last week. Figured a few scattered into the forest. Been there ever since. These would be their young'uns. Or maybe grand young'uns. Ain't they something special?
Delightful. Are those stingers?
Yeah, watch out for those. Also, keep an eye on the other end. That'll be the blast end.
Okay. And what exactly are we supposed to do with them?
Train them. You know, coax them into their pens. Figure that's about all they'll put up with today. And try not to hurt them, eh?
Atmosphere charm!
Nicole, leave it to me.
Ventus! Impossible!
Good for you. Now, come over here and distract this thing before I lose both my eyebrows. Ow! Do you need any help, Ivy?
Oh, no, I finished ages ago. But I think Winnie might need my help. What do you think?
You should go help her. I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Yes, you're right. Can I give you a hand, Winnie?
No, I don't need your help, Ivy.
Are you sure? I know Hagrid wouldn't mind.
No, I don't need you holding my hand. Just let me do this.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh. I guess she did want some help.
From Cassandra. That's supposed to be me.
Winifred's been through a lot, Ivy. Sometimes people change. It could be she's not the sister you remember.
You don't know what you're talking about, Daniel.
You didn't have to say that, Daniel.
Yeah, well, Ivy needed to hear it. Who knows what happened to Winifred? She might look like Ivy, but we really don't know a thing about her, do we?
Then we'll have to get to know her for Ivy.
Fine, as long as it doesn't get in the way of training for the tournament.
If you're serious about the tournament, we should train together. It's the best way for at least one of us to make the team.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Were you? Then meet me in the common room after dinner. Bring your wand and a good healing potion.